So Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is the newest film by Quentin Tarantino, and I thought I'd review the film since most of us are in lockdown and unable to go to the pictures. So let's start off with my thoughts on the cast of the film, and there's definitely a lot to go over here. So we'll start off with Leonardo DiCaprio. He's probably one of the greatest parts of the film, playing Rick Dalton, a struggling actor. He arguably has, in my opinion, some of the funniest moments in the film, and Brad Pitt is great as Cliff Booth, and I thought he was my favourite part of the film in general. Pitt and DiCaprio, I should also note, have great chemistry. Margot Robbie is great as Sharon Tate in the film, and while she doesn't get much to do in my opinion, she's still pretty good with what she's given. The rest of the cast are great as well, but there isn't anything too memorable for them to make it into this video. The film was directed by the living legend himself, Quentin Tarantino, and he does a fantastic job with this film. You can definitely tell that Tarantino's poured his heart and soul into this film because the quality is so good. Another part I particularly enjoyed about this film was the setting. 1960s America during the golden age of cinema. The setting, in my opinion, is just amazing, and it works just really well with the story. So I'm just going to go unscripted here and talk about some of my favourite moments in the film. So I think I can agree with most of you when I say the Cliff Booth versus Bruce Lee fight is probably one of the best parts in the film. It's just so cool to watch. I mean, Bruce Lee did actually have a role in the Sharon Tate murders. I'll get to that later. And it's kind of interesting because Bruce Lee was actually friends with Sharon Tate in the 60s, which is tragic but also quite interesting. Another part I particularly liked was when Cliff went to the Spawn Ranch, which is where many TV films and westerns were filmed. Fell into disrepair in the 60s, and it was where the Manson family primarily lived. And it was really cool. And there's also some interesting callbacks to actual history in the film. For one thing, there's a reference to Terry Melcher, who was a music producer that blew off Charles Manson, and that was pretty interesting. And there's also a reference to Dennis Wilson of the Beach Boys, because the Manson family briefly associated with them until Dennis Wilson's manager shooed them all away. Sure, that's understandable. I mean, Charles Manson would later orchestrate the murder of a very famous actress in Hollywood in the 60s, so that's understandable. And I just want to say, this film is amazing. I don't know how long I could just ramble on about the film because it is so good. So, my overall thoughts on the film are that it's definitely great, but some would probably say that it isn't the best Tarantino film that has been released. Overall, I've got to say, it's extremely enjoyable. I would definitely put it up there as my definitive favourite Tarantino film. If you're wondering what my second one is, it's Pulp Fiction. I'm trying to get to more Tarantino films, guys, don't rush me on this. So, yeah, those were my overall thoughts on Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I would give it a 8.7 out of 10. And what did you guys think of the film? Let me know in the comments, and go to the poll and vote for your favourite Tarantino film. So there will be a poll there. I'll include Pulp Fiction, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Inglourious Basterds, Hateful Eight, probably a couple of the Tarantino films. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.